And this is what's going to happen. So anyway, coming back to where we are as an economy, we had the real estate bubble that blew up. Americans took on a lot of debt. We spent a lot of money. Where are we now? Well, over the next year or two, you've got about $2 trillion of adjustable rate mortgages that are going to reset. Now, where are homeowners going to get the money to make these mortgage payments? It's not like they're sitting on a pile of cash. You know, in fact, most people that own homes, when they qualified for their mortgages, they bought the biggest monthly payment that somebody would approve them for, even at that low rate. So if they got a teaser rate of 6% or 5%, they max themselves out. They're spending 40% of their income on their mortgage now at the low rate. How are they going to afford to make these payments when the rate's 8% or 9%? Well, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to cut back spending on anything else. No more eating out, no more shopping at Walmart, no more cable TV, no more cell phone. I got to make this mortgage payment. Well, that doesn't happen in a vacuum. The minute Americans stop spending, because all their surplus money is now going to make interest payments to the Chinese and the Japanese, or to pay, higher costs for gasoline or food, that doesn't happen in a vacuum. A lot of people in America earn their living on discretionary spending. In fact, most of us earn their living on discretionary spending. A lot of people are going to lose their jobs because Americans are struggling to make mortgage payments instead of spending money on what they're spending it on now. Of course, a lot of Americans got their spending money from home equity extractions. As their real estate was going up, they kept borrowing against it. Well, you can't borrow against it anymore when all the equity has already been borrowed out, or real estate prices start to fall. Interest rates on the long-term rates are still not any higher than they were 4 or 5 years ago. But what's higher are the short-term rates. And that's where these adjustable rate mortgages are all set, at the short term. Also, of course, a lot of people don't realize this too, but one of the things that the Clinton administration did and the Bush administration was we put the entire country on an adjustable rate mortgage. The U.S. government used to finance its borrowings with 30-year paper. Now the average maturity on the national debt's under 3 years. It's almost $9 trillion in debt as an adjustable rate mortgage. So as interest rates rise, it's going to impact the federal budget. And there's probably going to be quite a bit of tax increases in the pipeline because of the larger deficits that are in our future. Of course, that means homeowners are not only going to have to face higher mortgage payments, but they're going to have higher taxes as well, in addition to higher costs for food and groceries and things like that. So we're going to have a very severe recession.